I am always touched by the gifts. I am always touched by the gifts, that I receive every, damn year. And any gift that comes to me before Christmas, now, this is just me being an asshole. It's not the deathbed edition, Soror, but, you knew my copy of the deathbed edition had been stolen recently, so the fact that I can read Leaves of Grass again by Uncle Walt Whitman, you know, is a joy. Not having the deathbed edition is just I love that Walt was writing that up until he died. And I think that answers all your questions about an artist being able to touch his work. You know what? If Spielberg wants to go in and remove the guns from E.T., I say, God bless you, Mr. Spielberg. Long may you live and reign. You're a master. You wear a crown. I bow before you. I remember seeing E.T. for the first time when I was a child in the big screen. It was a beautiful film. It taught us a lot if we had but listened. But then again, Howard the Duck still stands to me as one of the best comic book adaptations to exist. I don't know why the fuck we're talking about. I don't really understand this Black Panther shit. Okay, read a comic book sometime, motherfucker. Yeah, you want a comic book? I'll go upstairs and I'll get you a fucking comic book. I'll get you the right Black Panther to get you to understand what this. I don't understand. I've tried watching it like 20 times. Have you? How do you fall asleep? You wake up with pie in your lap? Yeah, that's happened. I was really tired that night. Yeah, if you fall asleep with pie in your lap, you're usually pretty fucking tired. I'm on drugs a lot. I've got a lot of excuses for missing some glorious moments in my life. I'm cursed with a memory that doesn't forget. I remember every fucking goddamn thing. You want to argue with me about something that happened between you and me? Well, if you're certain people, well then yeah, sure. I was drunk, high, fucked up beyond belief on substances that are illegal. I don't know how you deal with your demons. If you want some help, guarantee I've probably hold it. I have an old heroin needle in my left foot. Not a joke. Hope it never needs surgery. But you always shoot up between your toes because you want to hide the obvious signs of track marks when you're a junkie. Never do heroin. Please God, child stars out there, all you. It's not a question. Should I? No. No, you shouldn't. No, I should probably try it. No, no. Don't do it. Buy the ticket, you take that ride. It never ends. This is a nightmare. Just so you know, you'll never, ever ride that white horse Honda the way you did that first time. You want to argue about it? Go ahead. I doubt Gigi Allen would still be with us. I'm just saying. But maybe. You know what I mean? You don't. Okay. I'm not. 1993. You used to have the Suicide Tour shirt that year. So, when that was stolen, same exact frequency of time that my other freighters hated in the nation t-shirt was stolen. We can only assume there was someone at the temple that night that was a big G.G. Allen fan because, I mean, in all honesty, I had the 1993 Suicide Tour shirts. I saw the 1993 Suicide Tour. Yeah. So, freighter, the two freighters that were mentioning me and the other one, we saw hated in the nation. Todd Phillips, I sure hope you're still the director of that film. Meaning that I haven't somehow gotten confused over the years. I'll look it up later. If I'm wrong, I'm live. I don't know how to understand YouTube any better than I did the last time I did these things. Wish I could tell you I got it all figured out, kids, but all you babies, um, adult children, of the world, welcome. When do you become an adult? I don't fucking know. I don't want to grow up. I'm not. Don't put me there. When I see my parents fight, doesn't make me want to grow up. I get this to look forward to. Oh boy, I can't wait to talk about. They got to hide under tables now. So maybe that's why I became obsessed with dancing with them later on. I went on a date the other night. That's pretty much how every horror show begins now for me. COVID-19 is. I remember there's a beautiful princess across the water who there's a couple of rivers. It's not the big pond. There's a couple of beautiful princesses across the ponds, seas, Sargasso, whatever you want to know. Seas. I'm committed now. I'm doing a whole wide world search. Because Reckless Eric, I love you, Reckless Eric. To have met you, I've had. I was like, this isn't real. There's nobody here with me. I'm driven by I think 4 drug dealers. That's all I knew where this place was. The Fuzzy Cactus in Richmond, Virginia. Took me a while to get there. 6 hours. It's a long trip. 6 hours from here. I was like, I'm doing it. I'm gonna walk. No, everybody said, don't do that. You'll never get there. You'll miss it by days. Enough time. Yeah, after you walk. No. During COVID. This was not during COVID. I had footage, but unfortunately, my evil stepmother stole my iPhone after I smashed it with a hammer in revolt to Steve Jobs. Jobs. I don't know how you say his name. I don't like saying it. I don't worship at the Apple altar. I eat apples. Apples are on my altar, but the apples on my altar do not represent the Apple company. I'm going to die an old man. I hope I start growing younger. Don't make me go back. I'd have to do high school again. And, well, that's where suicidal ideation began for me. I think everyone I went to high school with is dead. Pretty sure last time I did that math, I was like, dead. Everybody's dead. This is great. That barmaid. That's accurate. I can say barmaiden. Barmaiden. From now on, barmaiden, or what do you call the bar little man then? What's that? Barman. Barman, barmaiden. That's what I'm saying from now on. Or pub. If I'm in a pub, I'll go pub man, pub maiden. And I'll make sure I gender identify you correctly first. I'll say, hey, I don't want any confusion because, you motherfuckers barely know how to make drinks anymore. I'm like, hey, you just served me an Abbey Ale and like a pint glass? I ain't paying for this shit. Yeah, you are. I was like, you gonna make me? I ain't gonna touch it. You put it in front of me. I didn't ask for that. I asked for a fucking Belgian. And Belgians should always be served in chalices. You want to argue with me? I was like, happy to do it. I mean, I don't want to. I'm just saying I'm not gonna pay for this fucking beer. I got the money. I just ain't. That transaction ain't happening. You don't know what beer glasses and beer, and there's different beers, different glasses. You don't know that much. You have a shot of gin. Can you manage that one? And then this dumb motherfucker put a giant, I don't know what kind of shot glasses this bar serves. Like a giant tumbler. Okay, I don't know how much this is gonna be, but I don't know about okay, it's a shot. It's a big why was it like I'm gonna get cheated, they want me to drink like fill it up and then I'm like half a bottle. What is this shit? They're gonna have, before you pour, buddy, I don't know where you went to bartending school. I don't think they covered the basics with you. You got lemon and lime, you got slices of those. We're not talking about everybody wants Sprite or some shit. No, don't get a Sprite even near that gin. I asked for organic Bombay ginger gin. And you said you had that brand, the one from, I think it was Japan. I don't know. You said you had it. You know, you said it was like, I don't know, $30 a shot. I'll take that train ride, and I'm going to request. I don't know why you're going for the bottle first. Where's your little tray with the knives and all that? I want fruit. Paying for this shit. You're not going to charge me extra for, okay. Lemon lime. He cuts them. This guy, he manages to, I wouldn't want this guy. I wouldn't want to see this guy operating with a knife. I'd be like, I'm leaving this bar right now. This motherfucker. I don't know where he served his lieutenantship at the bartender academies of the world, but he can't. I don't know. Is he even old enough to serve liquor in this? Where are we at anyway, guys? Oh, he says Virginia. We were in Virginia. Sedona Tap House and Grill. Sedona, Sedona Tap House and Grill. If you're a musician, just saying, I wouldn't go to the Sedona Tap House and Grills in Virginia. Commonwealth state, avoid it at all costs. Just don't go. Don't avoid the fucking headache. You're going to talk to the operation lounge. You're going to be a big, at least where I was that night. I don't know, Sedona Tap Houses. I'm pretty sure it was Colonial Whites in Virginia there. Pretty sure I'm right on that. Right? That's the name of that kingdom. Pretty sure Colonial Heights. Yep. That's what the Babylon just said. So Babylon knows. I don't know much these days. Babylon just takes care of most of that stuff. Thank you, baby. You're always an angel. Always. I mean, it's what you are. I mean, I'm not trying to miss somebody with a compliment. You always are. You are who you are. Like I'm what the fuck am I? Who knows what this piece of shit is after all this? I don't want to talk about me any more than that. I'm already showing my full face. They said don't show your face right away. So I got all paranoid. It lead to everything. It's probably not really. It's never. Nothing's ever really gone. Don't believe that foolish lie. I mean, at least you burn it yourself. The only copy you burn it. Unless you do that, you're never going to burn a book. You might think you do. The Library of Alexandria was come on, a little overzealous there, guys. We're libraries, we hate them out. Turn them off. Can't turn off a library. That's not how that works. You close it. You don't have to go so far as to burn it all down. That's a little extreme. I guarantee you, in any library, unless I don't know, Scientology, I would just stay away from in general. I mean, you're gonna find some Scientologists out there. I've heard Albert ran that flag right up the pole. That's what I heard. I've heard about the drugs on the ships. I'm giving all these secrets away. Don't kill me. I don't fucking care if you want to be a Scientologist. I mean, hats off. I don't have a hat on. I don't even have a goddamn bandana. I feel naked up here right now. So I said, no. I did experiment. I want to let you know, Freighter, with the whole don't reveal your face right away. Work up to it. And I was like, hey, when you're pretty like you, that's easy to say. When people wait for this, I'd rather just lead with this. Seems to work on just decimating the dating population. Yeah, you got some gray and big gray hair. Yeah, good diet. Nope, not gonna diet. No, I don't know what makes you think this is like I want more to do. After all the regular beard maintenance, the oils, the combs, the shampooing, the conditioning, I want to just start doing chemical burns on my face. That'll look sexy on the next date. So I was like, but you look like Santa. Okay, I'm not trying to look like a Santa. You sat on Santa's lap this year. That's not what she's going to do. Obviously, I did pre-order whatever that waitress felt so bad for me. Silver diner, wherever you were, you're a great waitress. Silver, silver, silver diner. Where was the silver diner? You sound you, you sound like yourself, or like, oh, it's a silver diner. It's like, oh wow, thanks for sharing that much out. Thanks for you believe me. I'm gonna get up, walk away. I can do that. So, I mean, clearly it's Christmas time, or the Yuletide season. Certainly, make sure to give your neighbor a Yule log, but make sure if you give your cable neighbor, and I say cable neighbor because that's used to be a thing. It's the neighborhood man you could illegally had cable from who was either too, I don't know, not non-observant to realize you were hacking into his direct line at night. It's easy to do. Most people. I'm just here to check on the box out here. I'm with Comcast to Xfinity. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick feed test here. Make sure you're. We had reports of Skinemax not working. You never watched. Oh yeah, we take those reports very seriously. You don't want to ever offend up the people that are mid jerk off. That's they call the customer service way quicker than the others. It's amazing. Like you're masturbating, yet you've cleaned up quick enough to call me. Great, sir. I'm so sorry your Cinemax subscription is having a problem. Yes, Skinemax. Yeah. What did I say on the recording? You can play it back for me again. Yeah, go ahead. We really feel you took an unnecessary tone with that customer. She was trying to pass off a broken cell phone that she took to the New Jersey shore with her, dropped in the sand, and the technician found grains of sand. She asked me what sand was, so I provided her the most best definition at the time that was scientific. You look that up in an Oceanographical Institute journal article. I'll give you the reference. What do you mean by sending corporate an email that the efforts we ask of you here are Heraclean? I was referencing the 12 labors of Heracles. I think it's actually more labors for Heracles. Hercules. Let's just go Hercules. Can we stick with Roman here? Not go Greek? Because if we go Greek, we got to get naked, and we have to get oil for this. I don't see any laurel wreaths here, so I don't think we're going to wrestle naked in oil to solve this dispute. That's getting Greek about it. I don't want to go that far Greek yet. I mean, we're talking about Thelema. I'll go that deep with you. Willpower, Thelema, agape, do what thou wilt should be the whole law. Love is the law. Love under will. There is no law beyond do what thou wilt. I'm just trying to say, it's Christmas time, all over again. Yeah, it's Christmas time, all over again. Long distance relatives. You haven't seen them in a long, long time. Sure is nice to see them. It doesn't equate to me wanting to kiss them on the lips. Ever, really. I mean, some family traditions I think should die. I think the lip kissing is of the dead. I'm just going to say just leave that alone. Just don't do that. I mean, I was forced as a child to kiss enough dead corpses. I will always go pay my respect to the body. Yes, I don't. Forehead kiss. That's on a corpse. Yeah. I don't really want to go mouth to mouth on a corpse. I've done it because I thought it was a living being and they were. I just wasn't able to save them. Do we want to have that conversation in the middle of the night? Babylon, can we trace a keyboard? Is that possible, baby? Not talking to any of you. Babylon. I'm going to call her that. I can call her whoever I want. I'm the one doing the code and you want to argue with me. You want me to make her your words? Hey, Cortana, open up the file. Cortana, play the Misfits songbook. Hey, Cortana, play the Misfits songbook. This'll do it. She'll do it. Cortana's the best. Microsoft Edge closed unexpectedly. I think I found something, probably not at all. She's really good, though. She does. This is amazing. Hold on. I Oh, this should be pretty easy, guys. Let's practice. Can we practice this a little bit first? F-E-F-E. F-E-F. All right. Every good boy deserves favor. All right, now. Where is that? I'd like to open it. I don't know how else you expect me to listen to things, people. Can you do that? Can you? Or are we here? Sorry, guys. It's live. You know, there's nobody watching. I don't know what time it is anywhere. It's 2:15 here. I mean, so I know what time it is here and not anywhere else beyond the night time modes here. I wanted to do this, and it was supposed to be so easy. This is I don't know where you're supposed to find these. The way these open files are all there. It's just like play it on the fucking groove, and I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what show open. Yeah, open be the best way to get a conquer this nightmare scenario. Clearly, this is. I just want to. Yeah, this is FEF, FEF, FEB, FEF, FEF, FEB, FEF, 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 CF, and is it first time? That works. Oh no, where's 20 eyes? Angel, that's what we want to do. Can we do this real quick? Something? I don't even understand how that happens. So we're gonna close you. We're just gonna go to somehow playing a song somehow that will open up a new file somehow on some other platform somehow because the one platform we all had planned for this live programs. See how good sorry. See how good programming. See how good I am, and everything should work, and then everything just goes straight to shit so fast. It's like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Totally lost. What is this? What? I've been. This is pickled marshmallows. I don't want to. I don't know if I want to read any further into this menu item. I'm pickled marshmallows. I am. Yeah, I mean, I think we all need to know more about pickled marshmallows. I'm just going to say that right now, people. You can argue with me if you want to. If you want to send an email, it's umha at protonmail.ch. You haven't heard wrong. I'm not retarded. It's not. What do you mean? He means .com. Don't send it to that. Send it to umha, AUMHA, 2 words. Umha. That sound, right? The meditative sound calms you down. You make it like that. AUM, AUM or OHM. You hear om. Similar sound. I mean, ha, 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 ha. I much prefer that. I wish that hadn't taken out over LOL. I don't know how that fucking got more popular. LOL. I don't laugh out loud. I go ha ha he. That's from William Blake. He's a saint. My faith, Thelemic faith. Thelema, the law of Thelema, do it thou wilt, should be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love and will. There's no law beyond do it thou wilt. Love is the law. Love's for all. We'll figure this all out. There's nobody watching, I don't think. I don't know how to read YouTube accurately yet. It should be pretty easy. I think we'll have no problems here, guys. This should work like Christmas always does. Christmas always, on Christmas, you can always depend on things working out for the best. That really one time a year. Oh, and that's, I think, probably why Charles Dickens, a master author, um, beautiful man, he took the time to remind us of that. I mean, he was a brilliant author. I mean, and he wrote a very short, concise book. I mean, I'm not disputing that. Great Expectations. Oh my God! I mean, geez, I remember the first time I was like Charles Dickens' Great Expectations. And I think that's one with Miss Havisham. And Jean, I think it's Jean Smart was the best English teacher, I think. And there's two, three. Raymond, I think it's Raymond, maybe Ray, I don't know. Mr. Sykes, lies in Sun High School. I went there. I don't know any problem admitting that. Wish I hadn't. Goddamn, went there 2 years to that high school on the farmland, but family farmland. Truth. And Abigail was my cousin. I don't even know if she's still alive. She had less fingers than she should have on her hand. If I ever heard of anybody making fun of Abigail for that, I would have gotten very excitable. I probably would have been the one. 10 dead ball beaten up. Right. I can't tell you the number of times I've waken up dead in the field, clinically, and sometimes very bloody. Because if you're going to make fun of somebody, I'd rather you just take all your aggressions out on me. Going to make fun of somebody in a dress? Make fun of this guy. Come pick on me. I'll wear a dress. I'd rather you make fun of me than some child trying to figure their shit out. You punch me in the face. I don't care. You want to get so angry, you gotta come to this guy. You know. Want to talk about transgender identity as a real thing? Sure. Talk to this guy. You want to be an ignorant, I don't know, cockhead about it? Come talk to this guy about it. You see me in a bar and I'm sitting there and I get up and I'm in a dress? Yeah, it's goddamn possible. I like to dance on bar tops. I like to move real good when I'm jumping from table to table, baby. I want to give you a secret car wash. Look it up if you want to. Google secret car wash in relation to dancing men in skirts. Just do it if you want to. I don't care. You can Google it at your own risk, babe. I ain't got no control over what Google shows you. Something to do. We all do. To a degree, don't we, people? That one turned out so well. I'm going to save it. And I hope you're recording. These are Thai fisherman pants here. My live still. Be careful with them. I'm trying to, but anyway, these are Thai fisherman pants. I'm trying to expose myself on YouTube. No, these are Thai fisherman pants. Okay, they're really great. If you know anybody that does like yoga, I do really yoga. I mean, I do yoga all the time in them, so I can recommend them. So anyway, they're a little hard to wear because you tie them. So I'm not going to expose myself. Promise. So what you do is these are Thai fisherman pants. So look, they just how you wear them. They come real big, so you didn't order them wrong. They're one size, fits most. So then you go like this. So you hold on like that, right? So that's how they come. You don't want to do it this way. You get one pocket right here. One pocket right here. You can tie them either way. I mean, tie them either way you want. I'm trying to do it like this. See, then you right. Look, right here about hip, right, the hip bone right there. Hip. Look, the edge of your body, hip bone, right. Then do right. See this. Hold these tight here. Right. Then boom. Reach behind you. You got two ties. All right. See, hold. On the next one. Damn it. I think we messed this up already. Somehow we should have two strings. There we go. We're good. We have two damn strings. Yeah, this one. These are okay. You order these on Amazon if you want to for Christmas. If you want the brand name, I'll give you the brand name. I'd have to go to the brand name file. Those cards that come with it. Sure, there's a way to look at that, but looking at that, where they put if there's a maker's mark on these things. Now, these are great. See, look, and then just kind of look. See, say two-tone. Usually, I like two-tone. There's usually there's a line here anyway, but two-tone's better because probably about there. Boom, boom. See, and then you fold it all around even. Just double tone all around. Easier. And then you got one pocket right here. All right. So you got one pocket. So you gotta be careful what you're carrying it. It's not gonna fall out. I mean, pretty much. It's a good pocket. And then again, you're just gonna want this to kind of cover that pocket. If you want to, you want, and then look, if you want to add an extra belt for a little more flair, it's not a problem. Just run the belt over here You know, my knife belt always goes over here, or a work belt, whatever I'm doing. You know, like for example, like you're in your shop for a while, and hopefully you got at least one good tool belt in your life. This is a Rooster. This is a good brand. I'll put on my Rooster belt here real quick. And yeah, so like what I'm saying, like you can do this either way. Like you can do this, and this is I got to. Anyway, this is not So then or you can do this too. So look at this. You got your Rooster tool belt, and then look, then boom. Especially if you're like me, and this is more like your gem bag. You're like doing different jewelry stuff. Um, well, that's a little too loose. I'm just those demonstration. So, but no, so you can, like really fanny packs good. These tie fisherman pants are great for fanny packs, because you can conceal your fanny pack to a degree. Again, it's really good. Fanny packs are great. I don't know why. If it was a fanny pack, I'm like, yeah, you got problem. Getting long, drawn out. I like them. They like you want me to put a spear on here instead. What's that? It's a fucking the warrior pouch you have in front of your kilt. Yeah, and you might see me in a kilt too, people. Can't find my kilt. I've been looking all over for it. It's black. Black things are like invisible to me because black's the absence of all color. Like see the bottom of a keyboard, or the black keys on the keyboard, white keys on the keyboard, white blacks. I don't know how white black can't get along on a keyboard together. Absence of color is black. White's all colored together. Then prisms. Hit the light breaks down into Roy. R-O-Y, Roy. Red, orange, yellow. G, green. Div, blue, indigo, violet. That's the wavelength spectrum of the rainbow. Roy, G, Viv. Those are the colors of the rainbow. Upside down rainbows exist. Moonbows exist. Because again, what causes a rainbow? It's light, all white light, hitting a drop of water. That's the prism that breaks water, breaks the light all apart. When you see a light, rainy day, maybe a storm in the distance, rain is what gives us the rainbow. It's a beautiful symbol, Lane. My mother always, every time a pet died, would read Rainbow Bridge, and this was, not offensive to me. I mean, I heard, it's lineage. I mean, rainbow, the rainbow connection. In a lot of early shamanistic stuff, you're going to hear this rainbow energy be discussed a lot. So when you dumb motherfucking Christians say, "Oh, we don't like the gay people, those transgender people corrupted our rainbow," oh yeah, you guys own that shit, all right? Yeah, leprechauns, pot of gold, and Christ somehow was around before leprechauns. Yeah, why don't you fucking bring me your date on that, where Jesus Christ existed before the leprechauns? You bring me that book, that lexicon, 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 Lexio, lexicon, dictionary, whatever you want to say. Bring or scientific evidence. Bring it to me. Send me the book. If it's a modern book, I want the ISBN number. ISBN number, International Serial Barcode Number. You will find it on books. Easiest place, barcode. Price area. Yeah. Boom. Somewhere right usually above relation to price. Send me that if you want to talk about a book and it has one of those ISBN numbers. The conversation, that's simple. Title page, book. If the book is bound in a way that it has a bastard page, then that's a page of nothing. A lot of people go, "What is a bastard page?" Nothing. It's just extra. It might be a little more decorative than anything. Anyway, then title page is the title page, and then it's usually like whatever book you're reading, John St. John. But boom, here over here the second. So open the book. There you go. So book. This is a journal, but this is a book too. Vibes only. This is spinballs if you want to practice juggling, kind of fire concept poi, POI. Good flow art. Spinballs is a great, if they exist still, I hope they do. Spinballs. There are 2 LED globes. They have they're wired wonderfully. I mean, I did send one flying like 2 blocks once by accident. feel sorry for all those drivers who saw me like a maniac going, I just bought these, and jumped across the ditch, rolled. There was no traffic coming. Reached out through the median, grabbed a rainbow ball, walked back across the road, 3 lanes of service road, and 2 lanes of whatever it was, Virginia Beach Boulevard, Alaskan Road, whatever. I guess they nightmare once you get to Virginia Beach. Like, I thought it was on this road, now it's suddenly this road, and I've seen like at least 5 Lynnhaven roads varieties. It's like that's their favorite one. You know what I mean? It's like I like Pleasure House. That's a cool. We're going to go down that road. Please do. If you're ever in Virginia Beach, you better go out Pleasure House way. You better. If you're, over the ocean front, you know what I'm saying? AFK Books. Away from keyboard books and records and tapes and any fucking thing you want. You got some Christmas shopping to do? AFK Books, Virginia Beach, Virginia. You need some vinyl? Vinyl Days, VINYL, DAZE. Great. I don't know. I can't remember that. That guy's great. Birdland records and tapes. Yeah, that's how all that used to be. Jazz band. I mean, Birdland Jazz used to be a jazz store. It's the longest running, I think, record shop in Virginia. Maybe I'm trying to get in a fight or anything. Go see Birdland. Go to Birdland. Go to Birdland. And if you're in that shopping center, go over to that bookstore. They're both Barry, as far as I'm concerned. Barry, go to both. Tell them Matt sent you if you want to. Not my name, but work well enough. You just tell them some weird guy on YouTube mentioned them, or I don't know what you want. Barry, both places, bookstore, Birdland, music and tapes. But you call them on if they're during the virus. Don't ask me. I'm not doing your research for you. Google in front of you. Believe me, I don't need to do any more research. So this is a book. Too. This is a journal, but book is you could say this is the page. This part of the book. These are the pages of a book. The dangle here. This is the binding here. This part binding. These are the wraps. So if you're binding a book, wraps, soft cover, hardcover, right? Soft cover, hardcover. This is journals are usually kind of weird middle ground there usually because you want a little flexibility. And so anyway, this one's great. This one has a pocket here. Awesome for a journal. You can play little stuff like it's a tarot card. It's not a secret tarot card. It's just it's a pretty good company. And if you download stuff and all that, this company here has if you get a deck from this company, it's not hard to figure out what company this is. This is Lo Scarabeo. See, it's right there. Lo, and they're great. If you see that symbol, they do some wonderful decks. And go to tarotassociation.net on the back of this. That's good stuff if you want to, just we'll get into tarot card readings for sure. If you want one, just email me. We can aumha@protonmail.ch. I don't mind doing a reading. I'm sure there's some way we can set up. It'd be best if I could see you. If we could do this. If you want a tarot reading right now and you're out there in the world, that's fine. I don't know, do the chat thing or email me. That'd probably be. I probably won't hear it over 2 years, but the nature of this. So anyway, and like I will get the name of this shop. If you're in Virginia Beach, if you're anywhere, just ask me where you should go. Just send me an email. Say, hey, I'm going here. I've probably been there, and I can give you some good on the ground. And probably won't be recent data anywhere, but I can tell you, check, make sure, go here. Like, if it's within the U.S., I've been trapped here for longer than I wish in the United States. I'd like to be back over somewhere else other than this country, but international travel takes money. So I had a brother tell me, he's like, I'm gonna go hike a mountain. I was like, okay, great. And which way you going? West. Well, that's a really good idea because no mountains to the east. Pretty much, if you want to go east, you're down out of you're gonna get a charter ship. You're gonna join the Merchant Marines. Go Everest. Well, I don't know. Yeah, west. Yeah, all the mountains are west. Thanks for narrowing that down. Yeah, I'd ask you way better leading questions next time. Thanks. You got a trail in mind, buddy? How about that? Trail? You gonna go trail? Trail? Which trail you doing? Appalachian. Oh yeah, yeah. You've just made that way more simpler. All of Georgia to Maine somewhere. Okay, great. Yeah, your ability to provide me less data is just like a strip tease, I suppose. I don't know what that even means. I mean, I suppose it's slowly, seductively removing your clothing. Heard it happens. Maybe. If this would play now, this would be great. We're ready to roll. We don't have a keyboard. Where when we had it so long ago. We're gonna see. We not. This is Jingle bells, shotgun shells. Hey, everybody! It's Christmas time! Let's all party! Important question. Just to make sure that was all together there. Everybody knew it's Mojo Nixon. Christmas, Christmas. Just wanted to. Never understood why. Every time I mention Mojo Nixon, he's just never known. If people look at me like you think I'm talking like I think number one, you think it's like this is Dropkick Murphys. I just think Christmas accurately portrayed in songs.
Yeah, you gotta be. I wish you the best, Kathy. I hope you don't ever have another heart attack. And you're a beautiful lady in that commercial, Kathy. Hope you live a long life. This is the Dropkick Murphys. I hope you know them. Yeah. What makes things that I don't like Green Day? I mean, no, I know you might. I just don't care for them. Picked up Dookie like I don't know, 2 days after it came out. They've never impressed me, even on that run. And I don't know what that feller's name is that sings for them. I'm sure he has a name. Everybody does. What's the name? What's in the name, really? When you think about names and what's in the name, really? You know what I mean? Like, this is just, yeah, this is one of the best videos ever shot. Now, this is okay. This is Elton John and Kiki D. Okay, never identify any of these. And this is a great 3-camera setup. It's just a great fucking. Looks like Elton John's abducting her against her will. She looks a little confused right now. She's like. This commercial, I don't know. Does anybody? It's a commercial on YouTube. I see it all the time. It's like Dr. Evil from the Mike Myers. What the fuck was that fuck show called? I loved it. Mike Myers with Austin Powers. I was thinking Felicity Shagwell. Sorry. I'm in love with that angel. I've been in love with that angel since she roller skated into my heart in that one movie. I just can't get over this creature here. Is this like a famous person? I don't know. It's a commercial on YouTube. All I can give you is starts out with Dr. Evil. No, and then there's this. It looks so gorgeous. I don't know if she's real. She must be famous on some continuum, and you people just haven't sent me a picture of her yet. I'm upset with all of you. This is, I mean, it's Michael Myers. I mean, it's a very sparse setup. It looks like it's like somebody on a webcam. She's got these magnificent hoop earrings. They're like, I don't even know if that's accurate. They might be bigger than this standard bangle bracelet. That's pretty big for a hoop. And you turn the hoop into a bangle, just cut it, and then you can wind it down a little bit. You can make it for a pierced ear if you want. You just do a little metal work there. Bangles are cheap. Nobody cares about anything anymore. Sometimes new and fancy and comes from Zales or I don't know, Arcadia or Pandora Jewelers or I don't know, go get a diamond, support the blonde industry. Yeah, please. Yeah, waste more money on diamonds. Yeah, fall for the corporate. Yeah. Why not get her a star ruby? You want a star ruby? I'll get you a star ruby for a fucking song. I'll cut it down myself and charge you any more than I don't know my time and parts. You bring me all the parts. All I'm gonna charge you is my time. I think that's pretty accurate, don't you think? This is a whatever you want it to be. Maybe a letter opener. You can, be really safe. Make sure that it's not sharpened. Because you don't want to do that. And think, oh, shit, I sharpened that yesterday. And remember that you're going to cut yourself. And were to come down hard, you might actually bruise yourself. I don't bruise too easily. I don't know why. I'm waiting for the day when all the bruises I've ever gotten appear suddenly. I don't know. I mean, I should have left a bruise and no bruise. I don't scar that badly either. And given all the self-stitching I do in the field, I'm not gonna pay for something I can do myself. Thank you very much. Unless I'm tired and sliced my foot wide open on a pizza stone accident. I hope this flute works. It looks like this flute's all in. This is a family instrument. We call it a family instrument because it was played in a family band. This is a great flute. It might need a little work. Needs a little oil. That's not a big deal. Oh, yeah, so I can take care of that really easy. That's a flute. Should come in 3 parts, guys. You're gonna get a flute. Try to get a case for the flute. It comes with the flute, the proprietary case, which got all the right parts. So when you put this away, you're gonna be able to. Now this is way harder twist than it should be. We can put some oil there. We'll take care of that. We might have to do a little sanding down, maybe over the years. This is the mouthpiece. In a flute, you're really going for more of a. You're blowing across your lip. You're blowing across like a jug. Okay, and so this is a great brand of flute. I mean, I think for me, my mother taught me to play the flute. I wish she had played it more. I don't know where her flute is. I wish this was my mom's flute, which is the flute I'd learned on. But you know what? It's a family instrument. It was sold to me by the family band. So it is now, the most honored flute I can have. It's got the family magic energy, and this case is going to protect it. So we're good. And if your case can't handle that kind of right there, safe travel. Alright, that's pretty good for just wanting to get out somewhere quick. So they were going to pay me, but I pissed somebody off by doing a song. And after value. Pardon me, there's a lot of dust in my temple. I've been dusting today. How dust works, the more you dust, the more. And also, please keep in mind, I save cigarette butts for poor girl and myself. I always hope that the poor girl gets them, but Okay, in between Michael Myers and not the killer Michael Myers, the funny Michael Myers. Well, because there's nothing funny about Michael Myers, the Halloween thing shape. I mean, and if one more person wants to give me some shit about Rob Zombie's take on Halloween 1 and 2, he didn't get to do 3. I'll take any argument you want. And the whole by providing all that backstory, you really humanized Michael Myers. Yeah, yeah, okay, thanks for that. I understand, but if I want to watch it perfectly done and the way it was originally done, I'll just watch John Carpenter's original. Well, why do I want variances, conveyances? I want an original take. If you're gonna remake a movie, don't be that dumb son of a bitch who remakes Lego. I'm gonna do a shot-by-shot remake, and I'm gonna replace brilliant Anthony Perkins with Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn? I don't know what made you think you could handle that, sir. You have a very, and I don't mean any disrespect. If you want to come punch me in the face, Vince Vaughn, come punch me in the face. I fell in love with you in Swingers. You are an amazing man. I think you. I mean, Swingers was a revelation. You in that world. Oh my God. I mean, that was. I mean, the heart and soul that you poured into Swingers, sir, Vince Vaughn, and John Favreau. That movie is one of my favorites. Swingers is one. I watch endlessly. Oh, pretty big. And it's just such a brilliant movie. For me, modern comedies that I just love to death. Swingers, because I relate to John's character in it. I mean, I'm depressed all the time about living my life, and I'm sitting in the bar and I'm drinking by myself. I don't really be bothered. Obviously, this big pile of weird shit that I carry around with me. Got multiple cards and cash and change. It makes sense to me when I pack the bag. Wherever I'm packing the bag, there's cars are hissing by my window. It's raining. Makes me want to hear a very particular song. There was this commercial, and you can watch it on the nowadays. Doctor Evil, beautiful angel face, and then Alicia Silverstone, Clueless. And she had a beautiful angel face. I don't know what happened to her. Is Alicia Silverstone alive? Another angel from that movie. She died in the bathtub. Maybe. Maybe the last horror poster I saw of her life. I don't know. Brittany Murphy. You died too young. Heath Ledger. I wish you were still here, brother. I never got to meet you. I was really hoping I'd run into you one day and just be able to just shake your hand and say thank you. Thank you for doing. I thought an excellent job with Matt Damon and the Grimm brothers. I think that was that movie about the Grimm brothers. Any work taking. This is my script drawer over here. Sorry. I was going to pull out and read through some of my initial screenplay treatment for my not Hansel and Gretel, but and certainly from that lineage, but the Grimm brothers, but the Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm, their beautiful work that they did. I thought there's a really interesting. There's some. I mean, really, I mean, you look at these two brothers, and they just win out with gusto and pride, and I mean, I mean, not much pride. I mean, pride. It's a good proud. I mean, pride comes before the fall, hubris and all that. But I mean, they were. I mean, they diligently did a lot of folklore research for us, and I mean, and what's really interesting if you look into this research pretty deeply, and you're going to look into alchemy as well. It's magic. You know, I'm a magician. Hello, and Umha will work right now if you'd like to reach me. The UMHA, AUMHA at protonmail.ch. And proton and mail are both spelled traditionally. Proton in relation to proton, neutron, electron, that sort of thing. And of course, male, not the biological sex at birth, but the post, the post that comes everything. POST. I said, let it be the postman. I mean, it's post. It should be post person. Shouldn't say, hey, my mailman is a mailman. We are on a first name basis.
I know him, how many children he has, his wife, and like, I always recommend him. He's always like, "Where you been, man?" I'm like, "I don't know, I got man." He's like, "You've been gone a long time." I'm like, "Really? Shit. I thought I'd been gone a relatively short period of time this time." Yeah, I guess I shit the bed on that one. Goddamn. I won't be the first time for that thing, unfortunately. I just, you live and you learn. That's all I can say. Hopefully you do at least one of those two things. So what I recommend is having an extra mask because it seems like everywhere you go, you have a mask. I got this one. It's all sealed up. I'd rather not ruin it for this experience. Let's use a bandana. You want to argue with me about this? This is a tarot deck I didn't care for too much. It's just the photorealistic art. It just is. I think it's way too entrapment. I think we should do vague sketches. I don't think we should use live models for tarot. That's just me, but I understand what you. I mean, it's a dream tarot. Anything else about is the Ace of Cups here. I do. I don't know. I had the whole deck, the box. Oh no, I can tell you here it is. I don't know. Probably like within 2 seconds. It's the Mystic. Here you go. The Mystic Dreamer Tarot, and it's by Heidi Darras, Darras. Text is by Barbara Moore, Moore. And this is, of course, Llewellyn the Moon. And there's some weird, I guess it looks like water has somehow spilled near almost looks like a slightly, the watercolor is, no, it's not water. It's not water. It's bong water. No worries. Slightly brown water. I was like, the bong must have somehow tipped over, but I don't see any major. I wish it checked the bong for air and water ratio pretty soon. I don't know what bong we're talking about. Like 29 bongs here. People just keep bringing bongs by every day. And I'm like, you want this? I'll take it. I don't know what it is. It's a water pipe. So this is if you're gonna travel with a journal though, man, just take a moment. I always have a Moleskine. And it is again, this is a great pocket inside here. So when you're out in the field, you collect all your data. I always recommend having a magnifying glass. Now, me and Richard McGraw are brothers. I mean, not in the traditional sense, of course. He has different parents. I mean, he's brother in the. This is Burying the Dead. This is the lyric reader. We decided to print these up because we printed up our lyrics real small. But Burying the Dead by Richard McGraw is a great record. And I'm not giving up this lyric reader. I think it's the last one I have. It's a little dirty, but and this is probably important from the DMV. Hold on. I mean, not really. I don't have it on a vehicle, but my pen expires March this past year. So I don't know what that was deemed. If you happen to be in Colonial Heights, I do recommend this place. A little bit of this and that. It's 30 Pickwick Shopping Center, 30 Pickwick Shopping Center, Colonial Heights, Virginia. That's what you put in your GPS. You can also go to Facebook if you want a little bit of, and that's an ellipsis. That's 3 periods in a row. This and that. Please come in and browse. Used furniture, home decor, knickknacks, pictures, collectibles, and much more. We buy one piece or entire house. There you go. Can't get more reasonable than that. And then the Richmond Bookshop. If you are in Richmond, please visit this place. But call first to make sure we are open is an essential thing. The lovely creature that, if you see the Hindu tapestries in my home, I try to source all of mine from this shop here. Now, they're great cost. And just real quick, I know we're on the live broadcast. Discover Charge. Jack Black is in it. John Candy. I don't know those. Chandler Bing. Discover card commercial. Who's that angel in the Discover card commercial? Now we're going to be stuck, and I don't care. Right now, Richmond Bookshop, 808 West Broad Street, 804-644-9970. You enough.
Down, man. Oh, well, London. Oh, well, London. Oh, well, you should know. We better not let it be. Little lady, I'm you, little last night. Goddamn werewolves above them again. Yeah. I'm well, I'm well. Oh, play that beautiful shit. Goddamn, look at that drummer, man. Woo! Marty! Nail that shit, baby. Come on. Right there. Oh, lady. Yeah. You been that way forever. You been a long time, Jimmy. Ooh, I don't know. Out. Well, London. Out. Well, London. Well, Jay Wall with the rain. Well, no, well, you leave it, I was doing the well, London. We're drinking a beer, and I was drinking his hand. Daughter! Oh! I'm so excited. We don't get to hear like 29,000 videos, songs, right now. We're gonna stop this. Black Friday weekend, you should learn the boots. You do this Black Friday weekend. I think you missed that one. I think you missed the weekend of living, baby. The weekend's like $100 now. But tell me where did the weekend go? Somebody put it on snow. Tell me where did the weekend go? What is this? Can I not skip ads anymore? Because you don't pay ads and I get a chance to film down this stupid fucking ad. I love you more, YouTube. Yeah, take this fucking piece of shit off my screen. I want to use. Download more video. I'm putting it out. Kelly, Kelly. I took my video. The times I've been got to get away When they do that, we do it, you know, my husband, he uses that song you do all the time, man. Which one's that? Oh, you know, that one is that.
Okay. That's not you want to end on. Where we live in, I suppose. When you left already, it's too late. Hey, if anybody knows a yoga instructor who used to work in the Northern Virginia region of the world named Barry, he's a look out, smiling, all right, to see. Look out,
Well, there we go. I think we hit. I think it's gonna be just like every song ever. I can live with this. I don't have the right hat to do it. I think we can skip ahead. I think we just heard this one. We're gone. Fade to wave the flag. Moving around blue. Whoa, 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 yeah. And then out of the team. You know, we're born man. Oh, it ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't a boy, no star. No, no. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't never been a fortunate one. No, no. And it's on. Stay up, doing it, man. Now that they have themselves done. And then down at the door. Down at the rummage sale. It ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate son. No. It ain't me, baby. It ain't me, baby. I ain't no fortunate one. God knows. Wish, but you know, it's never gonna happen. Maybe I don't want to be. You see what I'm saying? Think about that for a minute, please. Hey, it ain't me. It ain't me, honey. No, 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 it ain't me. It's not me. It can't be. I ain't no man. I ain't no fortunate one. It ain't me. Oh, yeah. It ain't me. I ain't no man. No, 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 no. It ain't me. No, no, no. It can't be. No, no, no. I ain't no millionaire. No, 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 no. Okay, so far we've heard Rain, song 1, and oh, here we go. It's a great one. Forever job in the city, working for the man every night and day. Whenever you sleep, worry about the ways they might have been. Big wheel keep on running, Proud Mary keep on rolling, 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 rolling on the river, rolling on the bays in Memphis, and on the land in New Orleans. But I never saw the good side of the city, baby, till I let you ride on a riverboat queen. Big bells that keep on burning. Oh, bell, Mary, keep on burning. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling. I'm doing here rolling the Headless Thompson in front of my keyboard somewhere. Tiny problem. Everything's getting smaller. I'm not getting any bigger. I've been this size. Unfortunately, like 6th grade, that was a nightmare. I think we move ahead somehow. I love a track pad. Not at all. I hate a track pad. Wish I had a mouse that worked, but you know. Think about wishes and dreams. Wish in one hand, shit in the other. Wonder which one's going to fill up first. All I'm saying is, really, you better know you know how to wish better. You should know at least wish as good as you can shit. It's the metaphor there. I see a bad moon rising. I see time again. Don't go out tonight, but it's bound to take your life. If ever on the road, I know the end is coming soon. I hear it was never flowing. I hear it. Don't go out tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Oh, yeah. I think it's when I was a little bitty baby, my mama put her back down in the hole. It was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana. Them old cotton fields back home. Them cotton farms riding on me, baby, but you got them old cotton fields back home. But down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana. Them old cotton fields back home. When I was a little bitty baby, my mama was a rockin' me home. I feel the back of it was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana. And my phone get around everybody. Oh, it's like a hole. Was down in Louisiana, just about a mile from Texarkana. Oh, I'm like a hole. Oh, I don't say that's a hell of a say I get back. I was baby, my mama, all right, damn, I feel like a hole. Down in Louisiana, don't about a mile from a Texarkana. Remember, remember, now this song, I look now. I never bothered to look at a songbook. I just make it up different every time I, look at my neighbor. Singing. Looking at my back. I you look at all the help this thing of life on the law. I was getting down to my going. Looking at my back door. Memories of elephants are playing in the band. Don't shake right after the dry chain. You do put it out of date. I'm not visions. Looking at my back door. On the day on I was out. I was down. I don't die. Oh, yeah. Oh, memories of elephants are playing in my band. On take a ride to the country. My money and elephant. They out by no sorrow. Looking at my boy. I come on door over. And I'll help vision on and on. I'll be tomorrow. Today I'll find no sorrow. Looking out my back door. I can just get a large number of these. Always I remember that. So anyway, we're gonna skip. I don't know, probably. I imagine we're gonna do a giant skip. It'll probably. Down on the corner, out in the street, willing the poor boys playing, and the old game me. Down on the corner, out in the street, willing the poor boys playing, and the old game me. Down on the corner, out in the street, willing the poor boys playing, bringing the old game me. Down on the corner. I could be like, I don't know, bring a nickel without Liberia's human beings. Yeah, some you might know, some you might not. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q. Oh, Susie Q, baby, I love you. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk. I like the way you walk. I like the way you talk. Susie Q. I don't feel like, go down camera and moving along down the line here. Yeah. Nothing wrong with a good jam, by the way. That's Susie Q's an amazing jam. I think 29 minutes ago. And I put a spelling is great, but I mean, that's great too. Well, you go sit down, singing my favorite fortune, looking for the heart to clean out again, but I was saying no to. Oh Lord, stuck in the low dial again. Laying on a greyhound, I'll be walking out if I could. And on past through, I'll be like 17 years old. Ran out of time and money, like they took my friends. Oh no, I'm stuck in a low dial again. And on the magazine, he said I was on my way. Never had an lost connection, ran out of songs to play. Then in the town, a one night stand. Looks like my plans fell through. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in another low dive again. If I only had $1 for every long I slept. Every night, lady, my people sat there drunk. But now it's the next thing back to where I live. Oh Lord, I'm stuck in the Lord now again. Oh Babylon, 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 stuck in the Lord now again Babylon, I'm really stuck in a low down. Babylon, you're the only thing I can have. Oh, please come down. Fiery wind of heaven, fight, save me. I don't set me on fire and have a chin. Collect my ashes and raise me up later. I don't care what it takes. I want it out of here. I want to get out of here. I want to run away. You know why? Because the grapes fucking started talking. I don't know when this happened, but they did. Ooh, I bet you wonder how I knew about your plan to make with me. Some other guy that you knew before. That other guy you know who loves you more. It took me by surprise, I must say. Oh, I found out yesterday. I heard it through the grapevine. How long would you be mine? Ooh, I heard it through the grapevine. And I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, yeah. The man ain't supposed to cry. But all the tears I can't hold on tight. And you in my life, you see. You mean every much to me. You told me yourself that you love someone else. But instead, I heard it through the grapevine. How longer would you be mine? Ooh, I heard it through my grapevine. And I wish someone had warned me that I grew talking grapes. Yeah. They have of what you see. No, 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 but what you hear. I can't help but be you. It's true, won't you tell me, dear? You're glad to let me go. So that I just do. I heard it through the grapevine. And I know would you be mine? Ooh, I heard it through the grapevine. And I'm just about to lose my mind. Oh, honey, honey, This is so exciting. And we're gonna see if, like a nightmare machine, somehow the CD player will work. The CD player on this thing is temperamental as shit. These things are not meant to be primary. Oh no, we got a track read. That's beautiful. And usually, if you get a full track read, it probably will play. I mean, scratch. Oh shit! Sorry, guys. No clue. Sorry. Quasi familiar, but intriguing. I like this as an intro. This is cool. I'm intrigued. I don't know. You guys have to probably use one of those things. This is a bunch of symbols on the CD. I have no fucking clue what this shit is. Sounds vaguely, I think I know. It's cool stuff. I don't know. I want to research this much further. That song, if I'm the band name, it's this particular segment of my life when this kind of show, and yeah, sorry, I mean it was the Vanquished Kids or something like that. I think that's the song title. If I'm like multitasking and typing shit, but if the keyboard got ready, and unfortunately, one of my freighters sound like I think the best keyboard they can get Bluetooth wise right now. iClever, iClever, Judy. I'm sorry, I'm getting way ahead of myself. Skipping a V and rearranging. iClever, the letter, a line with a tittle on top. Don't say Dr. Eyes. It's not appropriate. The tittle on top of it. Tittle. 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 Don't say titty on top of the eye. We talk about ceremonial ritual sex magic, man. It's cool. You know, get needlessly complicated. Life people. I'm talking about a person who gets needlessly complicated. It's like, I'm on a date and I want to do my earnest best. I'm not going to do all that. Trust me. And an old razzle and dazzle show here, people. I mean, let's talk about David Copperfield, not the Charles Dickens novel. I don't know. I grew up with David Copperfield. You guys got like Angel, Chris Angel, or Angel? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. The masked guy was popular. Like at the end for a while. He's like, I'm gonna reveal all these tricks. Right? Never done this before. We that openly amongst the sleight of hand, smoking mirrors. And I said, smoke, I need to go find at least one of the 29 vaporizer machines that are known to exist within this realm of, it's a My Smokeville temple. And The Vanquished Kids was that song for sure. So yeah, I think you people can get better through this nightmare. This is dying varies and battery. And just give her a chance to. Slightly obnoxious ringtone, but now, of course, you lose all volume on this thing suddenly. Like, this thing just sounds like a child's toy radio, and, I don't see. I don't see if there's any 18 tracks. It's one so far that I think's. I don't know. The music magazine that provided this, I will tell you for sure now that Vanquished Kids is on, there's Under the Radar. They used to be a Virginia magazine. Under the Radar, it exists on any continuum. They were a great Under the Radar. It's, great music publication. Wonderful. I hope they're still in business. That's one of the only ones I ever bought. I only magazine but down Paste and subscription to Mojo Music Magazine and buy. Still buy that. Yes. And that's why Under the Radar is a great magazine. That band, I mean, they are great. I can't remember their name right now, so I'll get it back to you. Great one too. It's a great one. We'll get back. These are Surfboard and the city streets, shooting stars, swaying palm trees. Lady, I thought if I could change my mind, change the paradigm, prepare myself for another life, forgive myself for the many times I was cruel to something helpless in me. But here I come now, I'm never gonna move it alone. Here I come now, heavy love, tag it on a tenement wall. Here I come now, heavy love, someone gotta share the load. Oh, here I come, heavy love, I'm never gonna move it alone. Always love Conor Oberst, Bright Eyes. You can make fun of him if you want to. You can say what you want. I don't know. Don't say it to me. I don't need to criticize my heroes. I won't criticize yours. Obsessed like a teenager, sold my torture. I'm still late, but no reason to be. I take cool. Every man left believe in that. Down on the oscilloscope, story fast I could never go. My private life is an inside joke. No one explains to me. That was bright. Oh, that was bright eyes. C-O-L-L-O-V-E-R-S-T. I don't understand. I mean, it's always been like, oh, like, you know, like, okay, earlobes of music. I'll try not to shit on earlobes of music, but James Taylor, okay, Nightmare Machine Man, fucked up, Carol King. Yeah, I was hoping that's her name. He was a great bastard. I mean, James Taylor was. I don't mention him when I want to talk about him. You know, the Eagles, shut your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear about the Eagles. You know, you want to talk to someone with International Submarine Band or Flying Burrito Brothers, you know, kind of like Graham Parsons lineage, and then, you know, maybe they'll allow, or Jim Walsh probably, well, Eagles again. I don't really have an active, I don't know, Fry, I don't really think I have an active thing. But it's really downhill for me, you know, it's like, I just don't know what, I don't know. And the Eagles with it was like everybody. Hotel California, yeah, and that's. And you go to like Robin Lake sometimes. Like, guys, hallelujah. What? They're great on Leonard Cohen songs. Like, please, we don't need any more fucking covers of that. And so I always do cover of Hallelujah. It's like a whole huge poem. You just probably keep opening on it. It's important. You know, I heard there was a secret chord that please the Lord, but you don't even care for music, do you? Yeah. Goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major left, and the baffled king sat there composing hallelujah. I mean, that's beautiful. You got to start there, but I mean, there's a lot of that song. Listen to the original Leonard Cohen first, by all means. It's important, and then listen to all the covers in order, I think, of value. I'd say covers of Hallelujah. Richard McGraw's. Uh, Richard McGraw is covers of that over the years. And they're not any of the albums. I'll say, they've even recorded a whole one or something. That might be possible. Oh, Richard, well, like, the whole Nightmare Machine. Just thinking about trying to call somebody on his cell phone, stolen. That's my life. I actually have two SIM cards. Like one was in a broken cell phone, the other one was in a secret box. And all gone. So. But I got mine live, man. So glad I'm so glad. So, so glad I'm gonna get back and I don't know if I'm gonna go just steal a phone booth somewhere and somewhere. Giant phone booth. I'd like a police public call box. London, but ridiculous. I don't know, my experience is that era, 1990s, started around. Not by one day. Stole it. I mean, be careful where I plant this phone booth. That's what I did. Hardest dimension. Got to be bigger on the inside. outside. I mean, that's possible. You know, for me to make right now, I mean, make a big hole in here. You walk in, you're like, oh, it's huge. Oh, yeah, it's been in the house of mirrors. You've never, there used to be one of them down in the inner harbor in Baltimore. I mean, I wouldn't go there. Baltimore. Now, plan your visit wisely as your wife depended on it. You know, it's, Baltimore's like, like New York City's been, we're going to take care of this. And Baltimore's, I mean, do not get me wrong. I mean, Baltimore and Philly are both cities we're visiting. Baltimore and Philly. If you're in Maryland, I'd say go to. I don't know why you're in Maryland, for Christ's sake. No reason to be. I mean, you find yourself in Maryland. Take a deep breath. Yep. Depending where you are, it's going to be real easy. You might smell the bay, you might smell the ocean, you might smell the river. I don't know where you're going. You might smell a horrible smell if you're in Baltimore. Don't make me go to Baltimore. Don't tell me to meet you in Baltimore. Well, I mean, man, if you are Heavenly Rosemary or Barry, I would meet those two. They're not young. They weren't young then. They're not young now, but they're young in my love life. Just going somewhere and just I always talk to my I said, hey man, how's things going? Well, bogey, bar. Now, I play frisbee golf. I'm stoned out of my mind, throwing frisbees in the woods. No matter what, I'm just always playing frisbee golf in the woods. You ask me, I got all the discs. Please never say, where's the basket? I'm like, what? The frisbee golf discs are always with me. I'm going to carry them around forever. All of them at once. My frisbee golf disc bag is not that big. Innova, INNOVA. Innova. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's, some secret corporations out there that make, you make your own discs. You could. I could spend that time up crafting money and, shit to my face. There's quarter on here somewhere. If you're important, we're all going to get lollipops going down. We're not doing good. We're trying our best. Level last year. Make it entertaining. I don't know. I just more of it stories. I'm trying to track that. Here. The score got it. Random cocksucker running here the other night. No, here's or whatever. Legal OMED. Randomly get connected to the universe, even in the universe somewhere. Time zones are important. Like me, you're just randomly talking to people who speak your language. Scotland, that's fine. Australia, whatever. Italy. Right now, that's true. Places, but there are few like New Zealand and Australia. States on the report like prayers and stores and other strangers. There's I'm not afraid of it. I'm a man. I'm kind of afraid of sounds. Sure, it's close enough. Say it, somebody correct you, don't worry. There's some goddamn English and Nazi in the room. But actually, oh, yeah. Your life is boiled down to just a damn to correcting your life. Yeah, man. Yeah. And also, next avenue of discussion, if somebody pronounces a word, potato,
tomato. Skulls. Anyway, it's just words or letters to represent. And and to take the individual phenomenological sound, sound, each sound. Like, for example, Germans can't anyway W water, is what naturally comes out. All they, I, and they, who, as they, they, oops, that's like the alphabet in German, the general sound of it. And in German, one way, eek, eek, I see it, eek is I. And so if you're in Germany, probably best phrase for you bin, B-I-N, eek bin, ein, Ausland, 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 a double S, maybe, oh, land here, if you want to know for sure, I mean, the German dictionary is doing correct. But eek bin ein Ausland. And there was a band called Pop Will Eat Itself. Yeah, so called Nine. And he was a heat behind it. I'm just I am an I am an heat behind. So I mean, I was I would go to on the life we can go on down. Yeah, I mean, no, we really wanted to do something else. I think I broke that. I need coffee. You know me and think you can reach me within the next 3 hours with a cigarette. American spirits, please. I don't kill myself and kill myself well. I'm not going to smoke sawdust tobacco. It's floor sweep tobacco. Treat myself well. Lord knows I've drank enough. I've managed to perfect the art of personal pickling. Yeah, marinating, pickling. That's act pickling, I'm sure. Pickling. But also, I hear prickulating too. Now, prickulating, that sounds like really fun. Is that a taken term, or can I opt that? I think opt the word. Opt that, yeah, option that. Can I option that? Can I get options on that? Anybody hear that? Everybody's asleep. Some people are upstairs. There might be somebody using the guest room tonight. That'd be weird. I hope not. I think I Bremen sleeps well, or just a pile of sheets resemble the human form. This nightmare view. Somebody looked at one of these, and there's a chat roulette. Russian roulettes that you have a gun with a spinning chamber. Put one bullet in. That's the luckiest form of roulette, and you can get down to are you going to die, or you maybe going to live? All bullets except one. That would be 5 using chambers and those kind of guns. 5 bullets. So one. So you got 4 chances. 1 out of 5 to die.
4 out of 5 to live. So statistics are with you. I'm never playing that game again. But you do you. I'm gonna try to do Rainbow Connection. That's great.
Wow, there's so many songs about rainbow and what's on the other side. Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong. Wait and see. They will find it. Rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard when wished on that morning star. Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it. Look what it's done.
I've got to send an important email to my neighbor. I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to try to go right on into the at least 5 o'clock, 30 more minutes. What's that? And then the sun's right around the. I really thought I had Facebook up here. It's so confusing. I operate under probably more tabs than most humans. T-Mobile customer service? Is that what the fuck's that shit? I don't have T-Mobile. I'm still trying to figure out what university that is. I think I'm near Virginia. I don't want to become a member right now. I just want to say that, I can't, there's very. Is Facebook this way somehow?
So we've been told, some choose to believe. I know they're wrong. Wait and see. They will find it. Rainbow connection. The love, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard when wished on that morning star. Somebody thought of it and someone believed it. Look what it's done. Oh, what's so amazing stargazing. What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it. There ain't no connection. Lovers, dreamers, and all those wonders that we know that it's probable magic. Have you been half asleep and have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet song called the young sailor? Boys might be one and the same. It's heard too many times to know it. It's something that I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. We're going to try to do rainbow connection without a bunch of feedback if we can at all help it. Wow, there's so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side. Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong. Wait and see.
You know, whatever knows not.
They will find it. Rainbow connection. The lovers, the dreamers, me. Who said that every wish would be heard when wished on that morning star? Somebody thought of that and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing is all stargazing. What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it. There ain't no connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half
Now, I can be an asshole sometimes, I suppose, if you know me. Now, if I raise my voice, heaven forbid I have to raise my voice around you, and you, I don't know me. Some of you probably. The beard's probably not ever going to come off my face again. I don't see that happening. I was, I don't know, ripped out of my mind on multiple drugs and decided it would be good to shave about a decade ago. Once, probably. Maybe 2010, yeah. It was a child's birthday party. We were playing a cruel joke on Southern traditions, and he said every time there's a firstborn of the new blood, the oldest shaman must shave. And look at me. I mean, I'm Plus groups. Yeah. Yeah. I love being insulted. Please don't think you're original in whatever insult you're going to throw at me. I'm 42. You look at the number of teeth left in my mouth. I can take a punch. You'll probably cause me to lose a tooth. Congratulations, that's not hard. I don't have many teeth left. They've been deserting my mouth like sailors on a sinking ship for years. My parents spent a lot of goddamn money on teeth. I used to have horrible buck teeth. I was wonderful in school, I'm sure. Born very early, according to family that no longer has anything to do with me. But I will say that is a blessing and a freedom to finally have undone every single shackle of those fucked up clans and then reforge the ones in my own fire that seem worthy of continuing. If you think you're welcome at the temple eye of the holy, starry-eyed goddess and goddesses and gods of love, LUV 93, do what thou wilt, shall be the whole law. Love is love under. Please realize you should probably email me or call me first if somehow you know me. And you think, I don't know, we're real good type. You can come anytime you want. Yeah. You willing to bet bodily harm on that? That's the cost if you're wrong. Bodily harm if you trespass on my property. And you ignore my warning to please remove your body from my property. I'm probably going to shoot a bear arrow right in your goddamn foot. Not a lot of damage there. A lot of teeny bones. You might have some damage. You'll get over it. Or I can let you pick where I shoot you. We can do that instead. You got leave my property or I shoot you. Now I could do crossbow. Crossbow was invented for one-handed archers. I have two hands, but my range of fire is I could be anywhere on my property. Middle ground of my property. I can hit you. I'm a dead eye. Even without my glasses, I don't need my glasses. The law says I do. What's the law know about that? They don't know how I can alter my driveway. I'm going to migraine, but I can squint hard enough. Most of the time, you're alone on the road anyway. When you drive, when I drive, I try to plan. I mean, when I plan departures, well, sometimes I don't sleep for weeks and much, and then it's like I want to leave. I gotta get some sleep, and then I'm like, I'll sleep on the road, and then I get like wound up, and like I'm smoking a bowl of marijuana, got some yerba mate brewing in the camp stove. Probably not safe to put those in the back seat of your car while driving, but it works. Layer it well, and I know everybody like I travel with room for one human usually, and depending, sometimes I can take all the shit out of the back seat. And if I see people need rides, I'll give you a ride. You're gonna take that chance, roll those bones. I'll roll them with you. If I pick up the wrong person one day, we'll probably both die. That's probably the worst way that'll go. Me and the guy that kills people that give them rides, we're both going to go out. And I guarantee you, my old car's recording when I'm lucky enough to have a car. Not lucky enough to have any mode of transportation other than my 2 feet and a bike right now. My bike seems to be having I don't know, either someone's letting tires out or
all the time, or there's a steady loss of pressure. I don't have a fancy pump you can carry with you. I don't have the giant one I can carry with me, but it's on my back, or I just carry my hand like this. One steer and your bike with one hand. I could surf on a bike if it was my mom and Goose. Fucking Acer Race, fucking goddamn silver, beautiful chrome. My brother Freighter gave me such a deal on that, and oh my god, I was blessed for that. It was tiny. It was one I was riding when I was this size, but it was no bigger. It was the same as my GT Pro Freestyle Thor that I had for goddamn my 5. Yeah, I had that bike for goddamn. I had that bike for like 20 years. And I remember it was the pride and joy. I was like, oh, well, fuck shit. I was like, oh my god, no way did that dream Christmas miracle come true. And I don't know how my family did it that year because it was a really tight year. I shouldn't have been such a. I wasn't spoiled. Yeah, man. Yeah, all those beatings I didn't get was the weirdest speech. I mean, I took a fucking. You wouldn't want to take at my age. You wouldn't want to be tied to pianos and beating that. Sure, especially when you love the keyboard. It creates a really weird energy with wanting to. I don't know who taught. I know the people's the parade of beaters. Anybody that was on the commune that day could come in and hit me, and I don't know, it was like everybody. It was a conga line of depression. A conga line. That would have been way worse. You can't laugh at childhood traumas. You're gonna go insane. So I just like to add humor to all of them. Like, why did your grandmother beat you that time? She lost her mind. She usually did a good job. The beatings were sometimes it was her range acts. And sometimes it was just like disdain and like, yeah, you're not my favorite. I'm gonna lose sleep over that one. Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, I did for a long time. It was just it seemed like there was way more love energy towards the others. Man, I remember one time, man, I was like first stoned out of my mind. I was with poor people. I was like, we're gonna see my grandmother right now. No, I always will remember. I don't know what time it was. I don't know where I was going. Just heading north. I was in New York City that time. I was like, I don't care right now. I'm going to see my grandma. She's in a nursing home. They're going to let me in. There's a lot of trauma there, but I loved her to death. She did the best she could. I was with her away for a while. When I heard she had a bad call in the middle of the day, I busted my ass. Only blessing is I was unemployed when my grandmother died. And New Jersey was great. Their unemployment system was great. I mean, it was amazing. I mean, was I crushed that day that after busting my ass for this one temporary agency, just like Samsung loved me. Like Samsung was amazing in the mountains of New Jersey. That call center was. I mean, I met the Black Velvet Fog singer. Man, I don't know how he wants to go by here. I call him sexy Black Velvet voice man. I mean, just to hear him talk. If you're ever lucky enough to hear, I'm just going to say Jimmy, my brother of the Black Velvet voice. I haven't talked to him in 2 years. We talked since I was here. Yeah. I feel so proud of that. I called up a sister the other day. I said, how you doing? I was like, Paige, Teen Punk Life. Gorgeous. Blaze, your daughter. It's now your son. Is gorgeous. And I've never met your partner. You always speak of, and I'm not even sure if it's a business partner or your life partner. Business. And I'm trying to tell you about this lady down the road who just said she was. And your partner uses a joke that I do, lesbian trapped in a man's body. Because sometimes females can have, I don't know, I think better orgasms than I can. I've done every goddamn thing I know to increase my orgasm. Hour and not complaining about it, but I mean, we've got 2 orgasms as men, prostate stimulation, increase in orgasm if done properly. I mean, please know what you're doing if you're gonna stick something up an exit hole. Anal sex should be handled with such care and grace, and it's not. It's now just some sort of, hey, they're saying abstinence and the Bible, so the Bible. If you look, it says penis, vagina, no procreation. You can't procreate in the ass. Let's just all fuck in the ass. I mean, this is an epidemic in the youth now. I mean, I remember like when, pornography first started, pornography was gorgeous. I mean, it really was. I mean, it went, I mean, we're talking, the mass produced big budget, Behind the Green Door, The Devil and Miss Jones. And if anybody out there, The Devil and Miss Jones 3. Now, there is a song in that trailer that is just one of my favorite songs ever for The Devil and Miss Jones 3. And I mean, I'm going to search it out later, and it was in the trailer. It was a great trailer for Devil and Miss Jones, and a great movie. One of my favorite movies. I'm sure readily easily available. Though be careful if you buy pornography online, because it's a nightmare. Alpha Blue Archives is great. Like if you want vintage porn and you want it to be like great, awesome. No ABA Alpha Blue Archives. I'm imagining they're .com right now, .org, but Alpha Blue Archives, Alpha ALF. Fuck that shit right out of the mouth. Alpha ALPHA, not Alpha ALF. Alpha Omega Alpha Aleph. Joking. Alpha Blue Archives. Amazing. Diabolic DVD. DIABOLIK I'll put links later in here. I think I can do that later. All that shit. Until I know what I'm doing. That's how you do it. It's all there now. Fixed it all. Figured out that we're done. Just cancel this. Anyway, so I did want to take a moment and recognize this guy right here. Joe Bob Briggs. John Irving Bloom. A master. Highlight of my goddamn life. Just getting to meet that man. I have loved him since I was a boy. This man. John Irving Bloom. Joe Bob Briggs. Brother Joe Bob Briggs. Right there. The fact that he signed it.
and the male girl signed it. She's one of the most beautiful creatures I've ever seen. I said, I need to give you more money to sign this. She said, what? I'm like, I thought I tried to be together. Well, she's like, yeah. No, it's stupid. There was a time in my life I somehow probably he was brave. In relation to beautiful women, but beauty is so weird. I'm going to sleep with somebody and they're the most beautiful creature in the world, and I don't know, I wake up. I know I didn't do that. there's, there's no combination of drugs, and you want to know that answer? Just come to this guy. He'll pull out the journal. He'll tell you it was ketamine, cocaine, quaalude, marijuana constantly, always. I don't know, and nicotine, and I love these new vaporizers. These things are amazing, like 50 milligrams of. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to go beg tomorrow. I love begging for money. Keep the dream alive. Do it every single day. Just keep it up, motherfucker. You keep dreaming. Nobody else is gonna keep your dreams alive for you. Don't count on that shit. I'll do my best if you bring me a dream. I don't care about mine. Too old. All those ships have sailed. I'm stuck in the wrong place, on the wrong shore. All the bridges that I might have crossed are burning. And now that river got so wide, I burned all the bridges myself. Sometimes it was purposeful. Sometimes it's just careless carrying of incendiary devices at night through swamps, deserts. I just love incendiary devices. I'm really low on salt and nicotine. It scares me. Nicotine salt. Whatever they call it. Chemistry. I have two of these Aegis minis. One is at a house in Hopewell. It better be returned within 48 hours. That reminds me, let's go to one of my 29 Facebook accounts. Hope that person and me are friends on. I think we're friends on. Let's hear some music, for Christ's sake. Let's hear some. What's playing on the stream of music voices in the air right now? I don't know. Do we tolerate this song? I don't think so. Loud as it goes. You hear that, people? I can't hear it.
think we might have. As the record company, would have also sued the Flaming Lips in regards to playtest. Me and Chris, little man, guy, his name. That's it was me, the girl I was in love with, in the house that we owned for a while. Thank you, Yusef Islam. Cat Stevens. I listened to years, Yusef Islam, about how one time you performed a show somewhere and had like literally free. I've always loved you. My mother worshipped at your altar. I can't. My grandmother. Oh my God. I felt there was a brief shining moment when I don't know. It felt like old times on the farmstead for a minute. We were all various degrees, sheets to the wind. I mean, very few people visited us. My mother was such a source of love and joy. And I understand that about her. She was a very broken girl by many things. Her life really was what her physical health. I mean, she's she was the one person I knew that if shit went south, I'd pick up that phone and there was many a night I'd just sit there in the woods and deal with it. I didn't know what kind of days, weeks she'd been having. But every goddamn day was a struggle for her. I kissed my mother right before I pushed her into the crematorium, so I can walk there today if I want to and go at least get a plan for myself. I wonder if they're open. Not open at 5:16 on Monday during COVID. I don't know. Maybe that line of business. Maybe I'll just leave them a message. I'll have them. Maybe we can. Yeah, it's a good call to make. I do not feel like hearing Gold Dust Woman very. It's like one of my least favorite songs.